Hey guys, that gamer back here from the video, guys. So based on what I understand, we're getting 3 weeks of MUT Team of the Week content. So yeah, as you guys already know, because I think everybody knows at this point, that MUT, the Team of the Week promo, did not technically end. We're getting all one group sum Team of the Week, I guess Tuesday, for all the last 3 weeks that they missed. They group summed it into everything into one. Now, I know a lot of people I saw on Twitter saying Alvin Kamara is getting a card. Maybe? I mean, maybe a +1 who was already called like they did with Tyreek Hill, because currently he's a 95 overall card. I don't think he gets a guess a +1. If he gets a +1, I get a 99 overall card, but I don't know. Him. Yeah. He needs a card. He needs a lot of cards. Pretty amazing, actually. So good he did the last couple weeks, okay? First off, 34 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns, 83 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. Also catches the ball through the air, 253 yards and 2 touchdowns last week. Yeah, he needs a card. Now, I'm pretty sure he has cards in the game. I'm not doing this as like, oh, these guys, you know, quote unquote, will get cards. I'm just showing guys that could get cards, right? Obviously, Derrick Henry's another player who could get a +1 to his power up. He obviously wouldn't be the set master or any kind of set master. But yeah, 252 touchdowns, 98 yards. He had 147 and a touched. I don't have to show Alvin Kamara. He had 6 touchdowns in 1 game. But you guys know, Alvin Kamara, these are just running backs. Alexander Madison also had a really good game last week without Dalvin Cook. He had 95 yards and a touchdown. He also had 3 receptions, 50 yards, and a touchdown. David Montgomery has been going absolutely off as of late. 69 yards and a touchdown, 63 through the air, 95 yards and 2 touchdowns, 146 and 2 touchdowns. Like these, and J.K. Dobbins last week had a big rushing touchdown last weekend. The Cincinnati Bengals, 160 and 2 touches. Like absolutely insane. Definitely guys that deserve cards. I'll definitely say that, right? A lot of these players definitely deserve cards. Same thing with this man right here. Week 16 at 183 yards. He had 121 yard touchdown reception. He also, of course, had 76 yards, 1 touchdown, 12 yards, and a touchdown. So absolutely insane. Quarterbacks. Graham Newton. Did he actually have a good week? What? The Jets. Wow, the Jets. Okay. 242 yards and 3 touchdowns against the Jets. He also had no rushing touchdowns. How did he get 38 fantasy points? He did something else, man. He had to have done something. How did he get 38 fantasy points? I don't know. Anyway, though, 242 yards. Kirk Cousins has been going off. Definitely a monster recently. 405 yards, 3 touchdowns. Like I said, so I'm not sure how they're going to orient this promo, because it's 3 weeks in 1. I'm guessing it's just going to be 1 master, 1 set master, obviously, 2 overall throughout the years master, 1 limited time card, I guess, and then I'm guessing it's just going to be the same as always. Maybe, I really hope they make the set very large and there's a lot of cards added to this set, because that would be the most fun. But EA Sports, you know how it is. Herbert, Rookie of the Year. That's another thing. So Herbert got a 92 overall with the snow ball fight thing. Could he get a 95? Definitely. And it could get a Rookie of the Year card, 97, 98. Definitely a monster there. 302 yards, of course, 3 touchdowns, 1 on the ground. Absolute monster, man. And Tom Brady. See what he's done the last couple of weeks. Yep, 300 yards every single week. 2 touchdowns, 4-4. Give him a card. He's going to get MVP, so he's going to get a 97 anyway. But, I mean, give him +1 at this point. He has a 94 50 player. Brandon Cooks. Another phenomenal week for him. 141 and a touchdown, 166 and 2 touchdowns. Obviously, this wasn't that great of a week, but the last 2 weeks he's been playing absolutely out of his mind. Marvin Jones, another fantastic week. Week 16, not really that much, but week 15, 112 and a touchdown. And of course, 180 and 2 touchdowns right there. Antonio Brown having a good week for himself, 138 yards and 2 touchdowns. Sterling Shepard even had a decent week at 112 and 1 touchdown. Like I said, this is what's confusing me is I wonder how they're going to orient all this together for 1 week, for 3 weeks, like one promo for 3 weeks. Because there's so many players who need to get cards. I don't know. I don't get why they ended this early. They never have ended this early, ever. 151 and 1 touchdown for Houston. Even with the Christmas holiday, they have never, ever ended this early. 65 yards and 2 touchdowns for Isaiah McKenzie, another guy who probably doesn't have a high overall card in the game, but definitely could get something in this game. 133 yards and 2 touchdowns for my man right here, Chris Godwin. Jerry Jeudy had like the longest with a touchdown reception, 92 yards, I think. 140 yards and a touchdown. There was so many players that went off this week, guys. Not even funny. 91 yards and a touchdown for Mr. Russell Gage. Junior had 68 yards and 2 touchdowns. So many players, man. So many players. And I'm just, again, guys, keep in mind, it's not just this week. It's also weeks past. So, like, for example, 150, 112, 117, touchdown, no touchdown. Keep in mind, this is 3 weeks in combined. So, these are guys that should definitely be receiving brand new cards. How they're going to orient this, I have no idea because it is so many players added that they're going to have to do something. I'm hoping they just give a crap ton of cards out. That's what I'm hoping, but I really highly doubt it. But guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. Who do you believe should receive a card? Who are you banking on saying, hey, this guy should receive a card? Why should they receive a card? Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, guys. And yeah, I mean, I didn't even look at defense. And trust me, in 3 weeks' time, there is probably so many defensive players that should get cards. Not even funny how many defensive options there probably are. But that was just offense. And you guys see how many offense. I didn't go over all of them. That's probably half of the offensive players that should receive cards. Defensively, we're talking even more. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next one. Peace out.